What's the best way to fill missing time series data with Python? If you are working with time series data in Python, you might encounter missing values. This can be a challenge, but there are effective ways to handle these gaps. Let's break down the best methods to fill in those missing values using the Pandas library. First, consider using the forward fill method. This approach takes the last known value and carries it forward until it hits a new non-missing value. It works well when you believe that the last observed value is still relevant. For example, if you have daily sales data and a day is missing, you might assume that the sales from the previous day still apply. Next, there is the backward fill method. This method fills in missing values by looking at the next available non-missing value and using it to fill the gaps. This is useful when you think that the next known value should apply to the preceding missing points. Another popular method is interpolation. This technique estimates missing values by creating new data points within the range of existing values. The most common type is linear interpolation, where you connect to known points with a straight line. If you want a smoother result, you can use spline interpolation, which applies piecewise polynomials. Sometimes, you might want to fill missing values with a constant or a statistical measure like the mean or median of the dataset. However, be cautious with this approach in time series data, as it can disrupt the continuity of the data. Now, let's discuss practical steps to handle missing time series data in Python using Pandas. First, ensure your time series index is complete. This means it should include all expected timestamps, even if some data is missing. You can create a complete date range using the Pandas dateRange function and then reindex your data accordingly. To apply forward fill or backward fill, you can use the fillNA function with the method parameter set to ffill for forward fill or bfill for backward fill. If you choose interpolation, you can use the interpolate method on your data frame or series. The default method is linear, but you can specify others as needed. Here's a quick example. Imagine you have a time series with some missing values. You can create a date range and fill in those gaps using the methods we discussed. Import pandas as pd. Import numpy as np. Dates is equal to pd. Date range 2023-01-01. Periods is equal to 6. Data is equal to pd. Series 1.0 np. nan 3.0 np. nan np. nan 6.0. Index is equal to dates. ffill data is equal to data. Fillna method is equal to ffill. Bfill data is equal to data. Fillna method is equal to bfill. Interp data is equal to data. Interpolate method is equal to linear. Choosing the best method depends on your data. Use forward or backward fill when you think the missing values should match adjacent known values. Opt for interpolation when you want to estimate values based on the trend of the data. Keep in mind that if missing data occurs at the start or end of your series, forward or backward fill may not fill those gaps. You might need to combine methods or use a constant value for those cases. Lastly, always visualize your data before and after filling missing values. This helps ensure that the method you chose aligns with your analysis goals. By following these steps, you can effectively manage missing time series data in Python and make your analysis more robust.